Hey, round one, you have an awkward starting hand. I have 8 islands in my list. So I can play Silver Chase Foxes and Doomed Traveler, and I can cast Midnight Haunting like 75% of the time. On turn 3, I think I just keep. Midnight Haunting is too good. Turn them into homunculi. I wonder if that's the correct plural of homunculus. Let's see. It's probably a Greek word. Is it? I'm gonna look it up. Homunculus. No, it's Latin. Oh yeah, of course. I'm dumb. Yeah. Okay. It's gonna be really bad if I miss here, but I didn't. So let's see. I think probably Stitcher's Apprentice is better than Midnight Haunting here. Like, I would want to main phase Midnight Haunting anyway. Slow Dude seems fine. Where you found that lands. Alright, for strike creatures. Elder Cathar, are you the play? I think you are. And hope to play a Thraben Sentry next turn and make it just absolutely breathtakingly huge. That seems alright. I could also double block Kessigwolf. Does that lose like Geist Flame? It sort of does. But nothing else, right? Geist Flame, Moon of Heroism? Moon of Heroism as well. Yeah, okay, so I can't block that. And we're just flipping. Okay. Fiend Hunt you. Yeah, why not? I mean, the answer to why not is that he's gonna play something else that's absolutely gigantic, and I'm gonna want to Fiend Hunt that. I have none of the manas. Do I have any amazing Stitcher's Apprentice plays? I don't see any. Let's just do this. It's fairly hard for a red-white deck to kill that. And at the very least, if it does get killed, I flip his dude back. I think I'm just playing defense still. Let's not turn on rebukes, and yeah, defense seems fine. Oof. Missed a drop. It's not very good. So I'm just going to double block here, I think. If he blows me out with Moment of Heroism or something, it's not actually as much of a blowout this time around. Stop him from playing a 5 casting cost card too, which, like, it's fairly unlikely. He just has lands in hand, so yeah. Making Fiend Hunter 3/5 makes it good or something. Ooh, Rally the Peasants. Okay, so I don't know. That didn't actually seem that bad. Start getting in with Fiend Hunter, probably. Ideally, in my life, I will draw another land, of course. I think just get in. And then I'll Midnight Haunting, end of turn. I don't know, maybe he thinks I'm on Rebuke and doesn't attack or something. It could work. Something could happen that's good for me. He did not put me on Rebuke. Or he's fine with me trading. Either way. It was fairly unlikely to work there. Rage Thrower? No Rage Throwers. Okay. That was not a Rage Thrower. And we get to cast another spell. Or another 2 spells. We could go Stitcher's Apprentice and Silverchase Fox. That's pretty irritating for him with his Kessig Wolf over there. I think I like that. But it takes too long, I think. Let's see. Moment of Heroism, no, there's nothing that stops me swinging from Fiend Hunter. Swinging with Fiend Hunter. So I'm just gonna swing with Fiend Hunter. Maybe I can even race him, I don't know. I'm gonna trade Moon Heron fairly aggressively here. Well, to be honest, the ability on Angel of Flight Alabaster is mostly irrelevant. Let's see, I can chump block? That seems bad. Next turn might be time for chump blocking with Thraben Sentry in play. Seemed like a better play pre-combat and swing with Abbey Griffin, right? Okay, I get an Angel. Do I even want to cast it though? I might want to go Stitcher's Apprentice Fox. No, eventually I'll probably want to cast Stitcher's Apprentice, but I don't think right now. It's probably time to start blocking this with things. Given that, maybe Thraben Sentry is better? Can't be better, right? This is a 4/4 flyer. And we could swing with Fiend Hunter, probably. That would have been a good thing to work out before this point when I tapped out, wouldn't it? We probably could have. I didn't. Sorry. I don't think it's that bad not to. Oh wow, really? The Peasants cost 3 to flashback? The card is fairly situational. We have Kessig Wolf 2. And no swing. Okay, so that's good for me. Stopped the bleeding. I get to just cast a Makeshift Mauler, which is like just better than casting Thraben Sentry. Let's see, I'm like in a little bit of danger of losing to Spare from Evil or something. Maybe the Sentry becomes better. It's too bad that this isn't random, because that would actually be just like better, because the ability still goes on the stack. When I can't target at the beginning of upkeep, the ability never goes on the stack. So Stitcher's Apprentice can't sacrifice Moon Heron in response. It'll be okay though. Yeah, I really don't know what the good play is here. Clearly I look to be ahead, but it's still a little bit dangerous. And like the safest plays as far as making sure I win on the board take an awfully long time to actually deal him 14 damage. I could also just Silver Chase Fox and sacrifice it for the Bonds of Faith. Next turn maybe? And flip Thraben Sentry that way, and I can block another creature with Spare from Evil. Yeah, all of those things seem good. And I'm just gonna stare at him some more. Like, I'm giving him time to draw Devil's Play or something, but I'm okay with this. So let's see, can I block like this and this maybe? That might be the best block, because if he... Oh, he has, just gives both of them first strike. I'm dumb. I think my spare tokens are mostly irrelevant, so I'm gonna block like that. Just taps out a bunch of his mana, seems fine. Flips my sentry. Next turn I attack for a lot. I'm not gonna press yes twice this time. I've done that before. Learned my lesson. Learned it well. Okay. Swim with the team. Have another Midnight Haunting to block the swing back. Yeah, I like it. Midnight Chump block. Should be pretty damn hard for him to get the rest of the damage through. Even with Rebuke here, he's still... Ooh. Rebuke on that, huh? Yeah, well, it's 3 more damage, I guess. Anyway, I assume he swings for a lot, I Midnight Haunting and win the game. Other plays seem unlikely. My swing back next turn I have Moon Heron as well, of course, because of Silver Chase Fox, so even if he plays some blockers and blocks with Abbey Griffin and all that, I'm still looking pretty good. And he loses the Kessig Wolves unless he gives them first strike here. So he's going to be tapped out. Tapped out or losing something, basically, because he needs to rally the peasants to keep Village Ironsmith alive, and he needs to first strike both of the Kessig Wolves to keep them alive. Okay, so Stitcher's Apprentice is gonna stick around. Good dude. Well, sweet. So I guess there's probably another rebuke in my future or something. It's not so bad for me, is it? Let's see, I don't have lethal. Let's just swing with the dudes that it's obvious I'm swinging with. Turn one of them into an homunculus. That one, sure. Play 4-5. He's making it close. I sort of took the wrong line for him to have 2 rebukes. If he has 2 rebukes, I should just play for a longer, safer game. Do I want to just kill him now? Let's see, I don't lose to Devil's Play. Doesn't seem like, so why don't I just wait until next turn? Or do I just have lethal against any card? Village of Bellringer. Village of Bellringer would screw me up, right? Force him to jump block? Wait, I still have lethal against Village of Bellringer. He's on 1, it turns out. Moment of Heroism. He can't block and have Moment of Heroism. Ugh, but I need 2 different lines, depending on which it is. Shit. And I'm playing super slow. I'm sort of tired. Let's, just feeling of dread these 2 and swing, that should be fine. Can't think of this being, like, really bad in any way. Okay. So yeah, he has a lot of first strike duders with 1 toughness, so this card is probably the card which has gone up the most, in my opinion, out of any card in the format. Let's see, are there spirits to kill? Yeah, this should be fine. We want to board out a Silver Chase Fox. These guys seem pretty bad. Not terrible, but pretty bad. They wear a Reenchanter's Pike as well as the next guy, I guess. If only I had instants or sorceries in my deck. This hand would be a lot better. Oh, I worked the hand out a bit, I guess. We have what is called a creature curve. And he missed a spell and a land. Have a creature curve, which unfortunately loses to Iron Fang. poor guy. It doesn't seem that important to flip the Iron Fang, does it? When I'm just like curving out on his face, and it seems better to flip it once he starts being able to cast spells, because he's going to want to cast spells a hell of a lot. So it won't be flipping back, I don't think. Yeah, I think I'll flip it now. On the other hand, I could just cast Angel of Flight Alabaster and, like, swing. Let's see. I haven't seen a Brimstone Volley. Ooh, it's sort of a risky play. Let's do this. I don't think this can be that bad. I have a Moon Heron that can just block forever. I'm gonna Held Elder Cathar back. I haven't seen any amazing reach out of him game 1, and we went fairly long, so I'm just going to operate under the assumption that I want to play for card advantage here, which I can definitely do. No swings. Alright. Probably he could have swung there. Ruh-roh. I don't really see how your dudes are gonna start flying, so how about we attack you? I'm just gonna cast Midnight Haunting and Mind Shrieker in the same turn, I guess. Just unflip his dork. This will make it harder for you. Yes, pretty hard from here. My Roomba is turning on. Scheduled it to turn on at 6 p.m. every day. It turns on at exactly 2:30 p.m. Like, I don't see much reason not to block, right? Let's see, 7, 8, 9. I guess I don't see much reason to block. And wait, why don't I just block with this? There, this seems better. This gives me lethal in the air, even if he has a rebuke next turn, I think. Let's put it on whom? Probably Spirit Token is the best choice. It assumes that he has to rebuke Mind Shrieker, which maybe he doesn't. Oh, whatever. He's pretty dead. Seven, 8, 9, 10, 11 already. So let's make it so we should be playing around Geist Flame, I guess, so let's put this on him. It gets 11 through Geist Flame, even if Mind Shrieker mills Infinity lands. The only problem is double Geist Flame. Should be okay. Alright, well, I made that seem a lot more complicated than it looked like it was. I think it probably was a little more complicated than it looked like it was, though. There are quite a few cards out of a white-red deck that can screw you over and deal you a lot of damage out of nowhere, and so you do have to be, you know, on your guard. But we got there, and we were like 90% to win the game for the majority of this recording, probably. Okay. I'll see you guys for round 2.